Welcome to CloudExtend. In this tutorial, we will explore the key features of CloudExtend Gmail for NetSuite, saving emails to NetSuite, create, edit, and view records, sync calendar events, and Google Drive integration. Let's get started. Launch the app by simply clicking on the CloudExtend icon in your Gmail side panel. I will show you how to install and log in on another video. I'm seeing the welcome page of CloudExtend, and from here, I can click Suggest Related Records to begin syncing Gmail messages to NetSuite. This will help track your important Gmail communications in NetSuite, ensuring that all customer interactions are recorded. Create NetSuite records directly from Gmail without having to leave your inbox. It will also allow your department or company to view customer interactions for better collaboration. Get context on record before taking any actions, as you can see the relevant information alongside the email. Lastly, it will help you eliminate the need to copy and paste emails from Gmail to NetSuite. The feature we will cover is the ability to sync Gmail messages to NetSuite. In the CloudExtend panel, we can choose if we want to save for one time or use the autopilot. One-time method allows you to attach a single email to any record type in NetSuite. This method is ideal if you only want to save important emails to NetSuite and prefer to manually select whether to synchronize the response based on your own preferences. To automatically save emails to NetSuite, use Autopilot. With Autopilot, you'll have two options to choose from: to from CC or updates to this thread. The to from CC option enables email-based synchronization, while the updates to this thread, this option will facilitate thread-based synchronization. Both options provide the convenience of syncing emails to NetSuite with minimal effort. In your inbox, select an email that you want to save. CloudExtend will check if the email addresses that you have on your to and your CC section exist in NetSuite, and if any matching records are found, it will appear on the Available Records section. This will allow me to select one or multiple records and include file attachments during the sync. When I'm done, I just need to click Associate Email. Take note that any files stored will go to your NetSuite file cabinet. If you want to sync conversations within the thread, choose the Updates to this thread option. Since it's thread-based, it means that any back and forth emails will automatically sync to the records that you've selected. Updates to this thread will only allow you to attach the initial file that you have on your email. Let's take a closer look at the email address autopilot feature by selecting the to from CC option. To achieve this, CloudExtend pulls email addresses from the to from CC section. For example, let's select Astrid's email address. Now, the next step is to identify the record or records where I like to save this email, as well as any future emails coming from the same email address. CloudExtend will ensure that these emails are automatically associated within the chosen records. I'm ready to save this. I'll click Associate Email, and two things happened. You will see a label, and on the Associated Record section, you will see three little stars, which is telling that this email is an email address-based autopilot. It's set it and forget it, and everything will flow. When creating a fresh email, utilize the Send and Open with Celigo button. This feature enables you to choose the specific records with which you want the email to synchronize after sending. Additionally, when responding to a thread, you can activate the add-in. This will display the Send and Open with Celigo button, allowing you to decide to associate the email or enable the autopilot. CloudExtend can be used in your inbox, sent items, or compose mode. If CloudExtend was not able to fetch existing records, you can do a manual search using the search box in here. This resembles the functionality of the NetSuite global search bar. When conducting a search, you can utilize prefixes before the name to ensure that NetSuite returns the specific records you are seeking. Alternatively, you can simply enter the keyword you are looking for. It is recommended to provide as many characters as possible to enhance your search in NetSuite. If no prefixes are used, CloudExtend will perform a wildcard search. This allows you to search for multiple records across different record types, allowing users to add multiple records at once. Click the Add button, and choose your save method. To confirm if the email is in NetSuite, hover on the name and click View in NetSuite. This will direct me to the NetSuite record. Scroll down to the Communication tab and go to Message tab. If your email has a file, I can click on the attachment to view the file. If I want to see the content of the email, I can click View. And if I want to see all the emails that are synced to this record, I can click the View History button. Different users in your organization may need to see emails in different places. For example, a sales rep may only be concerned about emails on a specific opportunity, while an account manager may be more concerned about all emails for a customer. When a user saves email to child records, such as contacts, which is a child record of a customer, or opportunities, which is also a child record of a customer, NetSuite will also show the same email on the parent customer record, eliminating the need for users to save the email 2 times. If you want to get a holistic view of all activities and emails at the customer, lead, or prospect level, use the dashboard view and add the timeline to your dashboard. In situations where you need to create a new record because CloudExtend was not able to fetch any existing records from NetSuite, you can utilize the plus sign on the available record section or the plus sign located at the header level. These are the supported record types. And if I want to create a new record using the available record section create feature, I would be clicking this plus sign and it would suggest for records that do not currently have a matching email address. If Ashton is not existing as a contact, I can click the Add button in here and CloudExtend will automatically populate some fields. You can also copy and paste details from the email and configure the field settings to match the NetSuite form layout. Once the record is created, it will be displayed in the CloudExtend panel. To modify an existing record, simply hover on the name and click the pencil icon. Make the necessary changes and save the record.
Now let's go over the different settings that you can do for the CloudExtend Gmail for NetSuite Next Gen. The settings section will enable you to customize the CloudExtend settings as per your preference. Let's start first with Ignore Sign-in User Records. When this is enabled, CloudExtend users will ignore login NetSuite users' email while fetching contextual record. This setting is turned off by default. You can also skip welcome screen. When this is turned on, CloudExtend will initiate the record search in NetSuite automatically, skipping the welcome screen. You can also configure record filters. User can configure the filter in Settings view, and once done, only the filtered record would be visible in the available record section. You can also choose the theme that you want. User can change the theme of the add-in based on the preference. So there are 3 options that you can choose from. The Calendar Sync features allow a bidirectional sync between your NetSuite and Google Calendar. You can create the event in NetSuite and it will reflect in your Google Calendar instantly. You can create from your Google Calendar, but you have to wait for at least 30 minutes for it to show in NetSuite. But you may run an ad hoc job to skip the wait.
Using Google Drive feature will help you arrange your business documents in one centralized location. This will help simplify the process of locating and retrieving crucial files that are associated to your customers, purchase orders, invoices, and other record types. To attach files or folders from your Google Drive to NetSuite, follow these steps. Open Record in NetSuite and go to the Google Drive tab. Click the Attach Files or Folders button. For existing files and folders, choose Folders and Files from your own drive, Shared Folders, or Shared Drives. If you have a specific file that you want to attach, simply click Attach Files and Folders and add the file. However, I highly recommend attaching folders instead of an individual file. When you attach a root folder, that contains subfolders and subfiles. Everything will be included in one repository, keeping things organized. To upload folders and files from your desktop to your Google Drive folders, click Attach Files and Folders button, and then go to Upload tab. Click Folder, and then search for the folder where you want to upload your folders and files. Use a shortcut key to look for the records. Type in the keyword to search for the folder and select. Once the folder is selected, you can simply drag and drop the files from your desktop into the folder. CloudExtend offers the capability to save emails to NetSuite along with their attachments. When using the attachment icon, which is commonly utilized by most of our users, the files are directly stored in your NetSuite storage. However, there are situations where you may prefer to use Google Drive, either because the file is too large or you want to conserve NetSuite storage. In such cases, you can leverage CloudExtend by attaching the email and then selecting the Add to Drive option when hovering over the file attachment. By default, it will be added to your Google Drive, and then you can organize it by specifying the desired storage location. Afterwards, you can navigate to the corresponding NetSuite record and attach the folder to the Google Drive tab. This establishes an association between the folder and NetSuite, ensuring that the attachment resides in Google Drive rather than consuming NetSuite storage space. It is important to note that anyone that do have CloudExtend and do have permissions to the folders and files that you're associating to the Google Drive tab, they are the only ones who will be able to see the folders and files.
CloudExtend Gmail Analytics is a feature to view stats on how your application is helping you stay productive. By checking the save email count, you will gain insights into different methods you use for saving emails. You would also see graphs and donut charts representing CloudExtend usage, also allowing you to see daily, weekly, and monthly usage analytics for up to 2 months. Where will you see your CloudExtend usage? When you choose an email from your inbox or sent items, it will be shown in the middle of the application. This will show you the weekly and daily usage status. You will see the email count, the donut chart, and also the time that has been saved in a day and in a week. Another way to view email status is going to your menu and selecting Analytics. The data available in this section will be up to 2 months. There will be date range. You can switch from monthly to weekly view. There is a bar graph and a donut chart, which is color-coded to identify the save method. You can hover on the section so you would be able to see the counts. Aside from that, you can click on the legend name to filter the results. The more details section will give you additional information on how you are using the application, also showing you the amount of time saved
in a day, and in a week.
If you need help, you can click this message icon below the application. You will be able to reach out to us, and you will get a response from our team in a few minutes. Our support team is really awesome and knows our application inside out. You can also go to the Search for Help section, and you can click on the search box and type in the keywords to pull the related articles to get to know about the CloudExtend app more. You can also reach out to your CloudExtend Client Success Manager or to your account executive. Now everyone has access to your emails and your source of truth, which is NetSuite. Remember, if it's not in NetSuite, it didn't happen. Happy saving!